Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. In today's video, I'm doing a little modification to COEzy. A long time ago, I forgot to spawn this. Well, I just wanted to put the box on the back. All this is the box upfit that I made, just a simple box. Either way, some time ago, I look up the this thing. I made this autonomous a long time ago. It had some sensors on the front, so it didn't run into anything. It had a gyro in the back, so that if it was tilting too far, it would turn the way it was leaning. So it wouldn't roll, wouldn't drive off of things, so on. It was actually really good. It was better than my little robot. This little thing. But either way, I've been wanting to rebuild it, and I figure what better platform to rebuild it on than the COEzy. So, what I've done so far is built a little like breakout board kind of thing of how I figure it should work. This isn't technically needed, it's just for that light. But you turn it on, you can either use a gate or this. It starts going, and then the warning light turns on. And if I come over here, see just over there, the motor is now off. Now it's on, off, back over here. Now you can see that bar there, ever so slightly. Then this one. So all I need to do for this video, for now at least, until I want to make it better, is put this into that. Somehow. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, to be honest. First of all, I need to work on the steering. To move the sensors for signals, they should be up here anyways. That's a edit that I'll make permanently. I remember to. I also need to change the layout of the rear arms so slightly, so I can have some more space for bearings. I'm just going to kind of that. I'm not even going to paint. Oh, I just want to do this. See if I can make it work. I was testing this with a different truck because it didn't work quite right. So hopefully going over it again this time, being able to think about it a little better or so on, hopefully I'll be able to build it. But apparently I can't even remember to put bearings on, so see how this even goes. It's only going to be rear wheel drive for now, because of, or I guess I could make it all wheel drive, but I don't like having the wheels stick out so far from steering bearing. Ooh, there we go, use this. This way we can have a motor for forwards and backwards. Can't remember if I mentioned this already, but it's only going to be electric. That way it is slow, but has decent torque. This I'm going to bring down. So, because if I can, I would also like to have the seat still be able to drive it. Means I need 3 bearings on the. Also take out the back for now. Some space. Ooh. And move. Take. Gives a little bit more room. Not a ton, but a little bit. I'm gonna bring this up in the middle, just so I have as much space as possible. Weld that together. Okay. Signals are now on because I took off the set. Forgot that would happen. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. It's like it should be still normally drivable. Should have just enough room for the suspension to move. Technically, this little tonneau here would be, as you saw, for the engine, and then one of the next updates there'll be a generator. But for now, space works for this. Bearing there. So on. This should work. To get the wheels on, because that's all of the new bearings, I believe. Let's grab big wheels. Don't need cement. Oh, put the wheels back on. I'm hoping if this idea goes well, I'll be able to use more of this kind of thing in the tunnels rather than something that follows a physical line, because we're in a tube. If I cut it so it's not super big, this would go fine on its own. So, I will weld this on. Oh yeah, the tire gets it. Thought about that. Another thing I need to adjust on the. So that's backwards for some reason. No, now it's going backwards. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but whatever. By the way, now we have all of this room for logic. So, what I'm going to do is attach the seat back to... let's go to the bottom one. Should give steering. And then I'm going to put the autonomous steering there. So, with inputs there and there, then I can put the two motors in the middle, but for the moment, I would like to make... yeah, see, there we go. Still have steering. So therefore, if I put... ooh, where'd it go? There we go. Another gate. So like, if I put a switch and a gate, I'll be able to set it so that when that turns off, instead of being autonomous, it lets me drive, and if the switch is in the other position, it's autonomous, whatever. That's my idea. I thought I painted those the wrong color for a moment. Okay, so now I will place in motors, forwards and back. Okay. Next, I'm going to put in this. Simply so. This one, these are AND, that one is XOR. And then I'd like to put a switch somewhere. I'd like to leave space for a trailer hitch. So, what? I might as well just put it there for. Okay, so this is technically, this is just a T flip-flop. Like simple. Either way, the out goes to steering, which is an AND, and then it goes to motor, which is okay. So these ones all stay as and. This one goes there. This one goes there. There. Okay. Then the sensor inputs, or so that I can have all of the sensors. And those go to those. Okay. Ooh, that goes to all of those. Can't forget this. Ooh, there, there, there. There we go. This should... One issue that I've always had before is if I bring out my robot thing. That's the one I was testing. See, I didn't save it. Robots. Oh, they... Oh, one thing that my autonomous vehicles have always done is... Rolls. This one actually doesn't go forwards, but as you can see, it will turn towards you if it's turned off. Which, hopefully, this one shouldn't do. So if I stand here, yeah, it's not doing anything. And that also should be doing. So, let's put our sensor in. This will be for the front left, front right, and then those go to respective sides. It looks like. That would go to that, that, sensors on the front, and then hook up the motors to wheels. Should be okay. Trying to think of where exactly I want to put the sensors. Well, figure probably the lower the better. So I'm going to do go like this. Every other block, put a sensor. And then on the corners, I'll angle one at 45 degrees. Right there. There. Oh yeah, I can start it like... those can just attach door control. Actually, I'll attach them. Yeah, the door control. Then they're just out of the way. I won't be clicking on anything else by accident. Door control only controls the door, so not like they're going to be moving. Off, make sure. Way. Oh, okay. Another thing I could do is add in a sensor on the side. Since their bits stick out, I could kind of stick it on the side for now, but look very... So I'm gonna do it anyways. Because I just want this to work for now. So that should give us enough to actually see void thing. 2, 5, 5. Alright. Right, there we go. Now I need to attach all this. So these ones should tell it to stop. Just tell it Actually, but I'm also going to set this one because I feel like if this one does sense something, it might still be able to turn away in time. So that should be all the sensors connected and ready to go. I will jump in the back again, connect up the motor. Oh, I also have to set the steering. Seat is default 26 degrees. So I like to set my autonomous steering degrees. When I'm doing it like this at least. Because then I know my steering radius and everything will be the same as if I was driving it. The only difference is it's driving itself. Okay. Front goes forwards. Put forwards on the outside. Back on the in. I'm not gonna worry about like connecting at the. I think so. Yeah, that seems right. So hopefully this will now drive on its own. Aside from the typical bearings being in the wrong. Doesn't want to turn. Okay, so back. Might have forgotten to hook up. Yeah, that's. I just forgot to hook up. Ooh, no. That. That. Which is an and. That, which is. Doesn't go there. There we go. Okay, so now everything should finally be connected. Let's see which way. Still not. And it's not stopping. That's what I mean, just the inputs aren't working and I'm not sure. Oh! These are still set to AND. These have to be set to OR, so any of the sensors can activate one of them. And then... now it's not going to go anywhere. What does that switch have to do with anything? Oh. I put the wrong switch on the motor. There we go, okay. Look, it's going. Still not turning. Stops though. Okay, so it must be getting an in. But it turns. That should be fine. Here. Takes both. Sends it to there. And does the steering thing. Or it's supposed to. If I do this. Lock off one of the sensors. So that that's on. Button. See, that should be turning. Oh! Wow. Can't believe I did that. Okay. We are now turning. Ooh, there we go. I can't believe I forgot to take off the heat control. So now it will avoid this side. Have to. Bearing here. Now it'll avoid this side. Need to up the distance a lot. And possibly. Ooh, that one. That one, 10 on that one. Oh, and on that one. And on that one, okay. See a little further now. Still not the greatest. But not horrible either. It works. Technically in a tunnel or something, this would be good enough, but could really use more sensor. More angled. Like if we could just have a rounded one or something, that would be so nice. Figure out a way to just scan in front. I'm sure with logic I could use 1 or 2 sensors or something and have it spin or something, scan in front of it, but I'm not good enough at logic for that. So hopefully this, like I usually do. I usually do 3 on the corner. I don't know why I didn't. If I do 3 on the corner like I used to, that'll at least allow it to have a better chance of seeing things. Quick. And there we go. That is essentially it for an autonomous vehicle. In the long run, they are quite simple, but getting them to work exactly how you want, as you can tell, can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Especially when you're trying to get it to see as much as possible. But if I walk just along here, go. To just be able to kind of guide it to where I want it to go. And then as for the gyro that I mentioned in the other truck, literally all it was, let me in. All it was a U-joint on the ceiling, the thing that came down and spun really fast, just a weight pendulum. And then as the truck tilted forwards, pitched and rolled, tilted forwards, back, left, and right. Pendulum would kind of swing back and forth. Sensors on the floor would detect it and then tell it to turn or stop based on that. Simple, but yeah. Either way, this video is long enough as is. I will slowly work on this and get it working better as I can. But for now, I think that's good enough. Next week maybe I'll like the gyro and stuff, but either way, as usual. And I should make it all-wheel drive because this thing does not like to turn without power to the front wheels. But either way, as usual, have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any advice, I'm always open to advice, especially for building stuff that I'm not overly familiar with. And hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.